beautiful, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this video where I am gonna do my makeup that my husband chose for me. So he has a bucket here somewhere with makeup that he has picked out of my collection, and I'm gonna do a full face, and hopefully he hasn't picked up any duds. Do I have any duds in my collection? We'll see. Anyways, this is actually the first video that I'm filming after the 50-hour plus power outage that we had here in Austin. So my skin is a little bit of a mess because I've been living in an involuntarily cold camping indoors in the dark for 3 days. But hopefully we'll be able to cover that up as well. And if you want to see more fun videos like this, just trying out makeup, just having a little bit of fun. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. But let's jump in. I'm also super excited to let you know that the beginning part of this video is in collaboration with Annalisa. So thank you so much, Annalisa, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. I have been working with Annalisa for years at this point. I have a lot of beautiful pieces in my collection. I'm very excited because Ana Luisa is carbon neutral and climate neutral, and they make most of their jewelry from recycled materials, recycled stones and metals, which makes more sense for me. Like, why mine it when it's already out there? They have a bunch of pieces, really beautiful pieces, and I've had mine for years, and none of mine have been stained or in any way like scratched. These are some earrings that I've had from before, and these are some newer pieces in my collection that I'm going to show you in just a little bit. Right now they're having a Valentine's special where you can buy one piece and get your second piece 50% off, which is an amazing time to get someone a gift for Valentine's or maybe Galentine's. Listen, buy something for your BFF, you have one, and then a matching one for your BFF. Honestly, that's amazing. I have been gifting some pieces from Ana Luisa, and I know that they're still in perfect condition. It's just a company that I've really enjoyed working with, and I love how stackable and beautiful their jewelry pieces are. They have some quirky pieces, they have some classic pieces, they have some really modern pieces, which are these like stackable necklaces. These are two different necklaces. The one with the pendant is called a Spirit Pendant, and honestly, immediately when I saw this piece, I was like, this is mine. It is a perfect stackable piece, and this one is just the right thing for me to use together with other pieces. And then these two necklaces that I have matched together with them are actually called the Lynn necklaces, and it is a two-piece set, so you get both of the necklaces. And I have other necklaces from Ana Luisa, and I cannot wait to like stack these and match them together. I just think that it looks very stylish and very beautiful. I also actually got a bracelet this time, and this bracelet is called the Lyla bracelet, and it has a little arrow. And honestly, is this not the perfect Valentine's gift or like Galentine's gift? I just think this is so beautiful. And also there are a plenty of different sizes in these necklaces. I have incredibly thin wrists, and these actually fit me on the closest, if I put them on the closest one. So I think there are a couple of different, it is longer than this, I have it twisted. So you can actually get different sizes. I really like that because for me, I need my bracelets to be kind of thin, and I've tried a lot of bracelets and they just don't fit me, but these fit me, and I have other ones in my collection as well. And they have gifts from $39 and up, so you're sure to find something if you are a little bit more balling on the budgets as well. They also have free shipping and returns in the US, but they do ship all over the globe, and they have a 365-day guarantee. So if you're not happy with your piece, or if you need to return it or exchange it, you can definitely do that. And all the pieces that they are not able to resell, they will donate. So check out the link down below to be able to see all the beautiful pieces that they have. And if you're seeing this after the Valentine's deal is over, you can still use my code. I think it's Angelica20. I will also put that in the description box, where you can get 20% off when they're not having one of these sale offers. So thank you again, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. Now let's get into my husband choosing my makeup. I thought that could be a fun little special for like heading into Valentine's. Let's have him bring in
the bucket of doom.
So for anyone who hasn't met him, this is my husband, Ricardo.
Hi, nice to meet you.
He's often on my vlog channel, loving it, thriving. And I also got a bit of a cough for involuntarily cold camping indoors for 3 days. But if you're wondering what's up with my voice, you can ask Austin Energy. So let me know what you picked, and let me know why you picked it. Tesla, do you feel like we're neglecting you? He just did a tour around the shares, and now you're here. Baby! Baby!
Right, so I picked, you know, very consciously, very deliberate decisions here.
I did watch some of it, and I asked you, like, why'd you pick this one? So now you have to explain why, because I think you made like solid choices.
I did edit your declutter videos, so I remembered a handful of things, not a lot. I do remember you like these highlighters.
And that's why I asked him, I'm like, why did you pick this Winnie the Pooh specifically? Because this is the Winnie the Pooh in 100 Acre Woods. I will link everything down below in case you're wondering. And he said, because I remember this was your favorite from your declutter video. And it's the same with this Oracle Chrome Highlighter Palette by Bella Beauté Bar. So I think you had a bit of an advantage.
That was a cheat.
You've seen all of my makeup. And you were sitting there like, I don't remember if you like this one or that one.
I swatched some lipsticks 4 days later, and a couple of showers and whatnot. It's still there, so enjoy.
Long lasting. This is the Alien Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick in Ginger, which is an orange, so that's how we know you love me.
Got another orange to be nice.
Orange blush. I have not used this one enough, which is a shame. This is the NARS Taj Mahal. I'm very excited. Orange blush. And a powder that I have not been using for ages.
Don't know what it is.
This is the Hourglass Ambient Lining Powder in Dim Light. I haven't used this in a hot second.
I remembered you liked this as well.
So look at you paying attention. This is the Soul Body Balm Bronzer in Medium, which I hope is going to fit me because my skin is not doing the best after that cold camping trip that we've been on.
Then we threw in some color to make it...
Me?
Yes.
Okay, green eyeliner. This is the new one from Game Beauty. I love these. If you didn't, maybe you should watch that one. This is the Game Beauty eyeliner pen in Oracle. I did a full video on this collection. And this is a multi-chrome gel by Nomad Cosmetics. I don't have the name here, but I'll put it down below in case you're interested. And you picked some favorites.
Deliberately.
Is this lipstick? Also complete with orange lipstick. Okay, so this is the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop. I really love this one. And this is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I really love this foundation. Why did you pick this one? Did I talk about that in my declutter as well?
Probably. I did try to take different brands as well. So it's not everything
And
the
you were
same.
also weighing them. You're like, which one had you used the most?
Then I lose when you buy a new one.
Yes, definitely.
And some eyeshadow.
This is the Blend by Cosmetics Lower Palette, which is a new one. And you were looking for some greens. So I'm going to do greens because I heard you looking for greens. And these are the new single multi-chromes by Oden, fully decorated on the front. And since you were saying greens, do you want me to do the green one then? Since I have a green eyeliner and I also have this one. This is going to be fun.
Can't be too easy.
This is a journey. And that's it. That was the bucket.
Basket is empty.
The bucket of doom. Okay. I'm gonna well, green and orange. Well, it's gonna be. I mean, I love that. I love that.
Good luck.
You'll have to come back and let me know what you think about the result. If I did good. And also, can we turn down the heat a bit? I feel like I've gotten used to that.
I already did that. I went up in the middle. I
Cold
cranked
camping.
up the heat, being frozen, and then I woke up in the middle of the night sweating. So I went down and I just turned it down.
Yeah, I mean, we have not been having it that warm. Why are the animals here?
They're
Sweeties.
waiting.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get cracking. So I already applied a little bit of hydration because I was so dry. My skin is not doing the best, my voice is not doing the best, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm using a little bit, I'm just gonna do some cover up on this one. Instead of using a spot concealer, I use the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation because it is full coverage and I can just cover up a little bit before I go in with this foundation. There's more of a medium coverage and I do love the foundation. I just need a little bit more coverage today because of the condition my skin is in. And before I go in, I just set that with powder. And now I'm gonna go in with foundation. It doesn't matter if that is the right shade or not. I just needed to cover that up a little bit because I want to look snatched. And also I'm filming another video after this. I know my voice sounds like I'm dying. I'm not dying, I promise. There is a dog here though. It's just the voice because of how cold it has been in here during the power outage. We were out of power for over 50 hours. We lost it on Wednesday morning, and then we didn't get it back until Friday, very late at night. It was closer to midnight, but I am super, super excited that we have the power back, because we were looking at, like, because we didn't get a single text, a single message, a single call, a single like note on our door or anything like that from the energy company. All I had was their Twitter, and their Twitter was like, your guess is as good as mine. Which was fascinating. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I had a power outage in Sweden for any reason. I remember when I was a kid, we sometimes had them, but they were like for an hour or two. So this was an experience that I have never had before. But I mean, I got to spend some time with my husband. We were able to charge our phones and tablets in the car, so we were actually watching some movies. We were not like, the worst part was the cold, the energy, like the electricity thing. Like, it's not ideal. I'm doing a little bit of the concealer now. It's not ideal, but it wasn't like a deal breaker because we still had water. I'm very, very thankful about that. And I got to spend some time with my favorite peeps in the world, which is Ricardo and our 3 pets. And we were in the couch, all wrapped up in this super beautiful like furry blanket that Colourpop gave me as a Christmas gift. That blanket has literally saved our lives. My pets love it, and now I love it too, because it was so warm. I was not, of course my throat is like, I was chilly, but like it really did keep you pretty warm, so I'm very grateful for that. And also, like, being from Sweden, of course, like, we know about like layering and like how to keep warm and what not to do, and how to be able to save some of your things from your like refrigerator and stuff. Like, I do know some things like that, but yeah, it hasn't been ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but definitely could have been worse. And I definitely recognize that there are people out there, I still don't know what the color is, that there are people out there that are having it way worse than me, so I am not going to be complaining. Let me see if I can just cover this with a bit of powder and just see what it looks like. That's okay. I will be using this powder under my eyes, and I will be using that Hourglass powder everywhere else. I thought it was so funny because I did go in when my husband was like checking like the makeup, just showing him like where everything was, like, because he was just here rummaging around my beauty room trying to find everything that he wanted to use. And I was like, is there something you were looking for? And he's like, where's the glitters? And I was like, ooh. But then he ended up picking up this one. I'm like, whew, dodged a bullet. Listen, I have some really questionable glitter in my collection. I was like, oh, this is going downhill fast. But luckily enough, he got his eyes on those, like, I'm using the Hourglass one now. He got his eyes on those like gels, and I was like, whew, that could have gone in plenty of different directions. But I was looking at it, he was like weighing the foundations, and he was like, I'm trying to remember. I'm like, trying to remember what? He's like, your declutters. And I didn't even think of that he was like, that he was the one editing my declutters, because of course he has all the inside scoops. He knows all the things that I had, and the things that I liked, and the things that of course, like, the ones that I didn't like, I got rid of, but, like, he remembers some of my favorites, and that's why he picked out this one, because he's like, oh, I remember that one was a favorite. So I'm very, very grateful for that. That could have gone in plenty of directions. Ooh, I'm gonna use this one. I already powdered. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll be fine. Listen, it's been a journey. Anything is fine by now. So I really love this balm, and I haven't been using it for a bit because I've been like, there's been so many bronzers that are newer in my collection that I want to use. It smells like a coconut tropical dream, like almost like fruity coconut, and I'm not mad about it. It is a balm, but it is not greasy. It sets down a bit. It doesn't look shiny or greasy on your skin. It is a sheer buildable formula. It is just wonderful. It's one of those cream bronzers that does not get the recognition that it deserves. And it comes in, I think, fair, light, medium, tan, deep maybe, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I just think it's absolutely stunning. I don't know if this is sold anywhere else than ColourPop, because this is the ColourPop sister brand. But I will link it down below, and I'm fairly sure that my code for ColourPop works on Soul Body as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend this one, and I'm so happy that he remembered and brought this one out. Okay, do I look like I've actually been on a sun vacation and not a cold camping vacation? Asking for a friend. Let's do a little orange blush. I mean, I love With a Burning Passion an orange blush, and this Taj Mahal is amazing, but I just haven't used it enough. So I'm happy that he picked it out, because he knows that I love orange makeup. I mean, he listened to my declutters, okay? Of course he knows that. And honestly, this Taj Mahal does not get enough use, and it's such a beautiful, subtle shimmer. It's not matte, but it's definitely not like super glowy. It's like, it's got a low sheen to it, but it's not glittery, it is not sparkly, it is not like really sheeny. It just has a slight subtle glow to it. And then of course I'm gonna be using the Winnie the Pooh highlighter. I don't know if they have these still in stock, because I know, let me see if I can find a brush here. I know that they restocked some of these things, but I think the palette has like not come back in stock. But yeah, I cannot like recommend these highlighters enough. They were able to do, because I love this Super Shock formula, but they were able to do a interesting like color, because it is a yellow. It is not a gold, it is a like buttery yellow, but it still like leans neutral and transparent enough on the skin so it doesn't look weird. But it's definitely, it's like a colored highlighter for beginners. Definitely recommend these. They are so beautiful. If you just want to try something that's not like blue or purple, but still just a little bit different. And I put a little here because I try to elongate my forehead because I have no forehead. But yeah, I'm loving that. And my lips are so crusty, but I'm gonna put on the satin liquid lipstick. I'm so happy I didn't pick up a matte one. I don't really know what exactly possessed him to pick this formula, but I will say he doesn't love nude lips. So I knew that he was gonna pick up something that was colorful. I'm surprised he didn't pick out like a dark pink, because he loves berries and he loves dark pinks and like purples, which is not my favorite, but maybe he was thinking of the blush and everything. I'm grateful. It's an orange. Oh my god, this primer stick is almost out. I need to get new ones from Sigma. I bought 2 and I have almost gone through both of them. Oh, I love this primer though. I don't know if this color, the one that's called Ginger, is still available, because I know she discontinued some of the more wild shades. But if you were looking for a fully opaque liquid lipstick formula that doesn't 100% dry down and is extremely comfortable on the lips, I 100,000,000% recommend the one from Unearthly Cosmetics. He has a lot of different shades, a lot of nudes, a lot of really good nudes. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that as well. But I'm happy I have the orange, but I'm not 100% sure if this specific color is still in stock. I think I'm gonna use this one on the eyes. The Oracle palette together with, I have a bunch of things to use on the eyes. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So I am gonna dive into these 2 greens, because they're not as like, this Seafoam, I used that in my, I have a video on this palette in case you're interested. I have a video on like these shades as well if you're interested, like dedicated videos. But I'm gonna try these 2 because I wanna keep it a little bit more on the true green and not lean into the mint. So this is Mermaid Lagoon, and I am gonna use this, and I'm using it with a brush that is this is from Kaleidos S3. This is a brush that is not super stiff. It is like on the half stiff. Like it still has some give to it, and that will help me to blend out the edges so that I can use this shadow as a transition shade as well and not lean into the mint. This is my plan. Wish me luck. I'm also going to the hairdresser today. That's why I didn't do anything with my hair. I just washed it and dried it because I am going to the hairdresser today and I wanted her to not have a lot of products in my hair when working with it. But yeah, this is the makeup that I'm gonna be wearing to her. Listen, it's looking a little wild right now, but we will sort it out. Maybe. I want to say trust the process, but be a little bit worried. Okay, so this is the darker green that is called Uncharted. I feel like this is going to help a lot, this look, to be a little bit more on the grounded side. I have to think as well how I want to do with all of the accessories that he gave me. The green liner, the blue multichrome, blue-purple multichrome, and then I have the Oden's eyeshadows. And I have the highlighter palette. Ooh. Ooh, bitch. Bitch. You better sort this out. Huh. I mean, the shadows are performing as beautiful as they always do. I wasn't even a little bit worried about that because, like, she makes amazing eyeshadows, the Blend Bunny. So we're going to do a little bit of this gel. And I think we're going to do this on the lower lash line because I just want to see how that looks. And then we'll go in with the Oden's eyeshadow. I just want to, I mean, it's a lot of things here. We need to experiment a little bit. So we're going to do this one here. Oh, that is such a beautiful color. And yeah, if you're interested, I will leave the name of this color down below because I don't know the name because mine came, the PR samples came without a name. But this one is a beautiful like periwinkle purple, almost turquoisey multichrome, super beautiful. And if you're ever wondering which ones I bought myself and which ones I got in PR, I always mark that in my description box. If there is a little star behind, it means that I got it in PR, and if there's no star behind, it means that I bought it with my own money. Because I mean, sometimes I do purchase from my favorite brands that send me PR, even though they send me stuff, they might not send me all the things, and there's something I want, or sometimes I want to repurchase something, like you never know. That is so pretty. And all of my codes will be down below as well, in case you're interested in shopping ever and you want to be able to save a little bit of money, or if you want to shop through my affiliated links. Because for me, I remember before I had my YouTube channel, I always shopped through the link of the person that gave me the tip. Because I'm like, you gave me the tip, so you get the kickback. That's why I leave my links down below in case you do want to support the channel. And listen, just you being here, watching my videos, maybe leaving a like, maybe leaving a comment, that is definitely good enough. Okay, I just keep adding and adding. I should really stop doing that. I think this is going to be it, and then we'll do the other one on top. Okay, so I'm going to do the green shade. I'm fairly sure it is Ingrid. I'm not 100% sure though, so again, I will put it down below. But this is like a green gold peach multichrome, and I am so excited to be wearing this on my eyes. This is one of the shades that I haven't tried, and I'm excited to see how it looks on. I think this is gonna look really cool with the lipstick because it's gonna look peach, and then you're gonna have the green, the green shift. It's so pretty. Okay, let's just put this on the entire lid. Maybe not out in the outer corner, because I like it to be matte and dark down there. So maybe like this, and look at the green. Ooh, love it. I mean, this would have been beautiful even without the blue, but it's nice with a little pop. And it's nice to have your husband choosing your stuff as well. So I think I'm going to be doing maybe this one, High Priestess. I think that is a... Is that a green? I'm trying to see. I think it is a green to a purple. Listen, I don't know. So we'll try and see how that looks in the inner corners. This is already... That's a little green. Okay. We'll do this in the inner corner. Yes! That is fun. Okay. Okay, did that tie it together with the cool tone? I think so. That's fun. I mean, this look is a lot. Listen, I see it too. I've got eyes. I'm not blind. I can see. Let me put that one back so we can be a little organized. Okay, so let's do the liner, and I guess we're done. This is a beautiful, almost grass green liquid liner. And honestly, I like the whole Game Beauty and Persona 5 collection. But the liners are my favorite. They're so fun. Okay, so I am done with the makeup look. This is what it looks like. I think it's really fun. Maybe the lip color is throwing it off. My nail polish is throwing it off a little bit. I am, like I said, going to the hairdresser, so I think I might change out the lip color for something that's like a more sheer orange or something. But I like the color, but maybe not all of it together. But let me see what he thinks, because it's coming now. Are you ready? Uh-huh. Will you come and look and tell me what you think?
Should I be honest?
Well, yes, be honest. Be honest, you picked this. This is your circus.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's colorful.
Mm-hmm. Green and blue. And orange.
And orange. Yes. I think it looks good. High five! Or as Samantha March would say, sports!
Sports.
Yeah, that's how she throws up guys when they think that she's not really interested in sports when she watches football. Sports! But actually, she's a die-hard fan. I think I'm gonna change out the lippy for something sheer orange when I go to the hairdresser.
Sure.
Because it's a little intense. I love this color though. But like with the blue and the green and everything. But I thought this color, the green one, it goes so well because it has both the peach and the green in it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you always here? Why are you always here? There's a big dog over here. Yeah, you saw the snout coming up.
All right. Success.
Success! Success! I like it. Thank you so much for being here and for picking my makeup.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring the beginning part of this video. Check out the link down below for some beautiful jewelry. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be subscribed. And if you don't want to be subscribed, subscribe anyways. Because why not? New videos are always fun. And I will see you, well, probably tomorrow for a new video. Listen, I have a lot of filming to catch up with after that camping trip.
Icepocalypse 2023.
Yes.
That's what they're calling it.
Really?
No.
They or you? They or you. Okay. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!